Welcome to a powerful story of faith, hope, and healing, the woman who touched Jesus. In the midst of the pressing crowds, one woman's desperate act of faith would change her life forever. Jesus was traveling through a town, surrounded by a massive, pushing crowd of people seeking his attention. Among them was a woman who had suffered for 12 long years from a bleeding condition that left her exhausted and isolated. She had spent all she had on physicians, yet grew worse. Her only remaining resource was her stubborn, unyielding hope. She pushed her way through the throng, believing with all her heart that simply touching his clothes would be enough. With trembling hands, she reached out and touched the hem of his robe. At that very instant, the flow of her blood stopped. She felt in her body that she was healed of her suffering. She was finally free, restored by a single moment of connection. Jesus stopped, realizing power had gone out from him, and asked the disciples, "Who touched my clothes?" The crowd pressed around him, but Jesus stood still, looking for the one whose heart had reached out in faith. Frightened and trembling at what had happened, the woman came forward and fell at his feet. He looked at her with kindness and said, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace." It was not just physical healing. It was the restoration of her dignity, her community, and her spirit. This story reminds us that even when we feel alone or broken, a spark of faith can lead us to grace. May her courage inspire you to hold on to hope, knowing that you are never beyond the reach of compassion.